and a very warm welcome to India Matters on Tuesday night. Now, we've got some distance from Operation Sindoor, haven't we? So you're probably wondering why we're still talking about it. Well, apart from the fact that it is really the decade's biggest story, there's something else that we have actually found out today, and it's part of a big agenda-setting NDTV newsbreak. I've been poring over a document Pakistan likely never intended would be useful to India, but has ended up peeling back a brand new layer on Operation Sindoor. And this morning, it is NDTV that has set the national news agenda by breaking through the smoke and the noise. Here's what happened. A quiet relook at a Pakistani dossier dated the 18th of May. Its supposed official record of the so-called Operation Bunyamun Marsus, their retaliation to Operation Sindoor, Pakistan's unimpressive operation, has revealed something truly stunning that we all missed before. In this very document, filled with expected misinformation, false claims and fantasy damage assessments, Pakistan itself has listed 7 targets it claims were hit by Indian drones. All of them military targets, not civilian. Now, these 7 targets that haven't been mentioned by the Indian Air Force, not acknowledged by India, not in the 2 briefings it held during and after Operation Sindoor, and not in any official communication. So I want to show you what these are. Now, these 7 sites are Peshawar, Gujarat, which is in Pakistan, Attak, Jhang, Hyderabad, Shore, and Bhavalnagar. All of these are military cantonment towns. Now, why is this significant? Because unlike other parts of this very same Pakistani dossier, which spins fiction and exaggeration, these 7 targets are mentioned in the exact same manner and tone as those India has already acknowledged striking. There is no extra rhetoric, no added drama. So the question is, why would Pakistan include them if they weren't actually hit? Why name-check these specific geographically spread out sites if it wasn't grounded in fact? Well, here's my reading about this. Operation Sindoor is clearly by far deeper and more widespread than we currently know. That is clear. The Indian Air Force has deliberately chosen not to reveal the full list of strike targets, and now gradually the scale of that operation is beginning to show. 7 new targets unacknowledged, but acknowledged in a Pakistani document. The truth is unveiling itself like a flower, slowly and methodically, 1 layer at a time. This is not just strategic decision, it is a sophisticated psychological warfare that's playing out. Because each time Pakistan tries to control the narrative, even while trying to project its own strength, it ends up confirming that the Indian strikes were more extensive and more precise than previously assumed. Now, many had asked why the Indian Air Force had not put out more information. Why stop at just 2 briefings? Why hold back? Well, the answer appears to be this: because they didn't need to. Because Pakistan is doing the revealing for them. And this is a country high on delusion, believing it is winning the information war. A country that framed a Chinese military exercise photo and handed it to its prime minister as an official war memento or souvenir. A country that used outdated satellite photos, doctored images, and imagined strike damage to tell itself that it hit India back. This is a country, never forget, that has walked straight into a narrative trap. That is my reading tonight. A trap carefully laid and activated by Indian strategic planners. It is now more than likely that the full scope of Operation Sindoor, viewer, the targets, the tactics, the platforms used, remain only partially in the public domain. How else does one interpret 7 unacknowledged targets in a Pakistani document? Now, these new targets listed by Pakistan suggest that the operation went farther and deeper than anyone outside the system has known so far. So as we take stock of this latest twist, this NDTV news break, here is the only truth that now stands tall. We may never know the full scale of Operation Sindoor, and perhaps that is the only thing we'll ever know for sure.